Hello guys, it's Joshua here, and today is June 15th, 2015, and this is SimCity 3000. It's an older game. I'm going to show you how to start a map off with like between $28 to $30 million and all the resources that you would have when a city maxes out. Maybe some people might know this, but I didn't see a video on this for YouTube, so I'm just going to make one. I apologize for the poor quality. I'm filming a analog computer screen, so that's why you're getting the flickering, and I'll try to keep it focused as much as I can. The first thing you want to do is you want to go in the load a city, and then from there you want to pick the metropolis city, and you can see the statistics down over here. You have 2 million people. It's the biggest one in the game. And so we pick that and let it load. This first part's pretty easy to explain. Trying to make sure it's now you want to go over here to the option menu. Well, first we want to click this. You want to go, it's still blurring out. That's because the screen cycles, that's why it's doing that. You want to go up to preferences, and you want to make sure your disasters is turned off. And I'm going to turn off auto budget for the first year just to make sure it's working fine. And then you want to bring up the budget screen, which is right here, and then the money icon. Wow, this is getting really bad here. And basically what you do is you have two choices here. The choice that I'm going to show you is you just cut all the services, and you'll get about $28 million in the end. You want to keep the city ordinances and the neighborhood or neighboring cities deals, because the metropolis doesn't have any way to get rid of its trash, nor does it have an adequate water supply. It just has 4 ponds on each corner of the map. So if you cut that, you'll reduce the population dramatically, and that's the whole point, is to keep the people as long as possible and increase the tax rate to the maximum here. The other thing that you could do is keep transit and mass transit funded, and then you could just go back and forth with the taxes, and the people would actually come back. They would actually come back, and you could probably go beyond 30 million. So now I just want to make sure I got everything. Okay, accept it, let it run fast. When this comes back to when the budget screen comes up, now it's like a strobe light effect. So make it brief. You can see what we pulled in and what we're going to pull in next year. The 2.4 million is what we got currently, and next year should be 4.5. So I'm going to zoom out here. Just a quick reminder, make sure that the auto budget is turned on and disasters is off, because they'll riot and burn the city down and you won't have nothing to come back to. So this takes about an hour or so. You gotta just let it run idle. Alright, well, I apologize. I just got done making some baked chicken breasts. It's about 80 degrees in my room right now, and it's like 12:45, so I have the AC and the fan running, so you're going to hear that in the background. I'm going to speak louder. Okay, so as you can see, as I was explaining my apologies, we're at 31 million, and I left it, I milked it for all it was worth, this city, because you can see now that we're actually going into the red by 6,384. So that's it. That's all you need to know. In case you never played the game before, you can hang out a little bit longer. I'm going to actually show you, there's a situation that happens when you demolish a city, which is what we're going to do right now. That not all the roads go away. because of protesters. You can't kill Sims in this game. So you're going to have to click on this a bunch of times because of all the networks for your neighbors, connections. Now I had the sound off on the game. Okay, next thing you want to do, you want to go to the second knob, the second tab down, knob. And you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, or you want to go to the second last one, the zone. Click on here and go way up to here and dezone the map. Now, just to show you what I'm talking about, you can see these little groups of people here. I hope the camera can focus in. Yeah, they're protesting, but since the disasters was turned off, they didn't riot, or we wouldn't have a city. We wouldn't have made it this far with 31 million. So what you have to do is, I know this sounds kind of ridiculous, but those roads will not go away until you do what I'm about to do. You build a police station, you build a fire department, just in case. Am I zoomed out enough? Let me angle it up a little bit here. Getting the glare on the monitor here. Wish I had a flat screen. I had one, but it burned out. Okay, now we need an electric factory or power plant. Don't build no roads, because the whole point of this is we're going to put it on medium speed, cheetah. And the whole point of this is, I guess I will turn the speakers on here. Is you want to insinuate a riot. So you go to this tab here, the red one, and then you go down to this kind of wicked looking face and you pick riots. And you just keep rioting. I think you can do like 4 or 3 at a time. You get the cops, and when they go away, the rioters, you can demolish the city. Then you click down, or demolish that road. This is the only way that I've seen. And then you click down here again. This is a little tedious. It's time consuming, but it's like the only way to get rid of the roads. Okay, so I'll try to make this quick. After you get rid of all the roads, you want to go into the budget screen. I already did this. You want to make sure your neighborhood deals are turned off, and you also, you just want to cancel all the deals. And then also ordinances, you want to turn all them off, because there's no point in making more of a debt for yourself, even though it's like $12,000 or maximum it was for the beginning. It's still unnecessary. You're still going to have this going on. I really don't understand that. The only thing I can think of is maybe there's still some neighborhood connections with roads or mass transit. There is a lot of pipelines left over, and if you want you can delete them. I normally do, but I'm not going to show you, me doing that, because you can do that yourself. And then if you want to sculpt the map to make it look like the surrounding cities, you go over here to this option and you go to that, and see, I'm trying to make the beginning of my map, or I'm trying to make it look more realistic. I want a lot of water in here, so I don't have to worry about water. Of course, I'm not going to probably have as great as a population, but yeah. And what you do there is you go up here and you pick this one, and then let me get an angle here, and you just push it down. Have fun with this. And also you can make mountains like I did in the northern section of the map. I want to have some mountains up here. Oops, sorry about that. You gotta zoom in a little bit because you want to make them look realistic. Just kind of have fun with it. It'd be nice if there was snow covered on the mountain peaks. In SimCity 4 you can actually have volcanoes. So, that's pretty much it. That's how you get 30-some million, between 28 to 30 million on a fresh map. I know some people would say, well, that's not really starting out. It's not a cheat. It's you know, there is no cheat to get $30 million. So this is the way to do it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you watching and taking the time. I also, you know, I would suggest you still try to build a city out of nothing, and just have this one set up for fun. You know, where you can do anything, because all the rewards, everything's here. You know, all the power plants that you can possibly have for this version. This is not unlimited. This is just regular stuff. Everything's here, so you can start your city right off, a brand new city with high-tech stuff. But the thing is, the date's pretty advanced compared to what it originally was. So anyways, thanks for watching. Take care.